There we go. It may have flashed up a thing asking you if you're happy to be recorded. Do feel free to just pop that. And if you want to not be seen during this bit, just switch your camera off whilst we're doing it. And that's fine. So have a fidget, get comfortable. And we'll begin as we always begin by taking 3 just really lovely, wonderful, deep breaths in. That's right, take a nice deep breath in, breathing in. Hold that for a moment and then just gently release it as you allow yourself to relax. Let your shoulders sink a little bit. That's right, as you breathe out. Take a second wonderful deep breath in. Hold it and just gently release it, just at the pace that you need to take to relax that little bit more. We'll take a third and final wonderful deep breath in. Hold it. And then just gently release. And just return to your natural breath, the gentle rise and fall, your own personal tide. And there's nothing to do for a while, just relax. And the more you relax, the better you feel, and the better you feel, the more you will relax. Each breath, carrying you each time a little bit deeper within. And tell yourself, I'm going to meditate. Outside noises will not disturb me. Everyday thoughts will not distract me. They just help me relax deeper now. And continue just to follow your breath. Breathing in a sense of peace and calm. Breathing out any stresses and any tensions. Breathing in that peace and calm. And breathing out any tension, any stresses of the day, and just letting them go. And I wonder if you realize that you're relaxing yet. Just letting go. Because sooner or later, you can let go more fully. And you can continue right on relaxing. I don't know, will you go into meditation now, or will it be in several breaths' time when you start to enter into that deeper sense of relaxation? Just unwinding and letting go. That's right. And I want you to become aware of that place within you that feels most calm, most still. I don't know where that is for you. But as you become aware of that now, allow that feeling to spin and flow within you. Soothing and relaxing. And every breath you take, and every word that I speak allows you to relax and go within even more. That's right. Just letting go. Unwinding. Relaxing. And in yoga, there's a practice known as Asana, which is the mastery of positions. We often think of those positions as being arms and legs folded here and there. But actually, at its very purest form, Asana is just the mastery of any position. To enter into the stillness of that position. I want you to become aware, and I don't know which hand will be best for you. Maybe it's the left hand that will allow you to become truly still. Maybe it'll be the right that allows you to go deep into this and find that calm comfort. But whichever hand that is, I want you now to just notice it, relaxing. And I want you to relax that hand so deeply that were you to try and move a finger, you'd find you could not. Or try to move a thumb and you'd find you could not. Just really relaxing, just that hand now. Just imagine how that would be if your hand was so relaxed that you could not lift a finger, could not move a thumb. And imagine that you're no longer imagining it. Gently try to move a finger or a thumb and allow that deep relaxation to keep that completely still. Part of you knows that you should be able to move that finger or thumb, but at the same time, I want you to try to find you cannot. And whatever that is that's allowing that hand, those fingers to become immobile, completely still, I want you to allow that to start flowing up through the arm, the wrist to the elbow, relaxing, becoming completely still. Up through the shoulder to the shoulder, relaxing. And as you're listening to my voice, as you're breathing gently and aware of the room about you, I wonder just how much more you can relax that arm so deeply that were you to try to move that arm, you'd find you could not, because it's so much easier to allow it to be still. And again, when you're certain that that arm is so relaxed, so heavy you cannot move it, just gently try to move the arm. Allow that relaxation to allow it to be still and motionless. And that same stillness, that same relaxation now flowing from the shoulder up through the neck, the back of the head, the muscles of the face. So the eyes become so relaxed that were you to try to open them, you'd find you could not. They just enter into that stillness. And that relaxation continues, that stillness continues down the other arm, the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the tips of the fingers, whatever that is that's allowed you to stay completely still in one hand, in one arm. In your eyes can spread now down to the shoulder. And that same immobility, that same deep relaxation flowing now down the back and the chest, upper back and the chest, the lower back and stomach. So deeply relaxing that any thought of movement you just find is too much effort as you enter into a deeper stillness. And that relaxation, that deep stillness flows down through the lower back into the hips, through the upper legs, down into the knees, the shins, the calves, the ankles, to the very tips of the toes. And I want you to allow that deep relaxation to flow within your whole body, and from the tip of the toes to the top of your head, whatever that was that meant you could not lift your finger, your arm, allow that now to work throughout your whole body becoming still, motionless. You can think about moving your toes and try to move your toes and find that they too are just so completely relaxed. Nothing moves. All is still. All is still. And as you start to discover just how beautifully still you can be, I want you to just relax deeper still. Allowing your body to sink even deeper into that place where just the thought of moving becomes too much. And I don't want you to try to be still. I want you to try to move more. As your body enters into that stillness, and as your body continues to sink, to melt down into that stillness, there's a part of you that maps the flow of time. I just want you to imagine that for every minute that passes in the outer world, it starts to feel like 10 minutes on the inner world. Your inner world slowing. Just imagine how that feels. They say that racing drivers have the ability to slow down time, which allows them to drive such high-speed vehicles, and you too can slow down time, allowing you to get the most out of each minute, as though it were 10, 20, slowing down. And as your body enters that stillness, time slowing, I want you to start to notice every sensation, every pressure, every contact. As you become aware of the air against your skin, any movements within your body, sensations. Or maybe there's a part of you that begins to itch. But being so calm and so still, you do not scratch. You just observe. Turn all your attention to the sensations of your body, motionless and still. And where is that stillness that you realize now you can sink deeper into and find yourself aware of the outer body, But slowly, the feelings, the sensations no longer bother you. You start to discover that in that stillness, pain starts to cease, itches fade, sensations drift. And I know you want to discover now how much more deeper into that stillness you can go. Not moving. And I know you're wondering just how much deeper into that stillness you can go. So deeply still that nothing here bothers you. Nothing distracts you. And you really should discover for yourself that the deeper into that stillness you go, the more comfortable and the deeper the sensation of comfort grows. And I want you to really explore now that growing sense of the deep, deep comfort. Exploring how that position and that stillness becomes the very ideal of comfort. What would it be like if that sense of comfort became so deep, so pure, the awareness of body begins to fade? Just imagine being aware of a deep comfort and unaware of any sensation that you may feel in your body, any pain, any discomfort. Just the awareness of the deepest comfort. It's as if the switch to your body's awareness is switched off for a while, allowing you to truly be. And you can experience this comfort even more as if the stiller you become, the more all-consuming, all-enveloping that comfort is. Rapidly sinking deeper into that. Eventually allowing yourself to go all the way. Deeper down, relaxing. And there was something that you were trying not to do, or something maybe you should be doing. But in that comfort, you cannot remember to remember, because doing ceases to be. As you allow that comfort fully to absorb completely, all at once. Be with that stillness, be with that silence for a while. You don't have to move. You don't have to do anything other than enjoy that comfort, that stillness, deep within, wherever you are now, and every place that's beyond there, and so much more than this. The more your awareness of stillness grows, the more your deep comfort spreads, until you discover all there is that moment. And a person can, go even deeper now. So deep to the point where all there is a moment that is still, and nothing bothers you. Deep comfort. And sometimes you can realize, and sometimes you can discover that time does not really exist in that stillness, becoming just a point, a moment. Nothing bothers you. Just stillness. comfort. And sometimes we know where we've been. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes you can remember and sometimes you cannot. Just letting go of the first part and the second part, until in the third part you find yourself. I want you to take some time to allow that deep stillness, that deep comfort to heal, to soothe. Just the time that you need to take. And then, in a few moments, now, your awareness comes to the very tips of your toes. And I want you to slowly start to remember how it is you move your toes. And just gently allow them to start to move. Just very gently. Tips of the toes, just as you start to discover again that you can move. As those toes start to move a little bit more, wiggling them now. As you start to journey back, that sense of movement and motion bringing you back, and energy flowing from that movement up through your body, allowing you to move your ankles and your feet a little bit now. Each movement, each moment, bringing you that little bit back fully with that deep comfort, still sitting within you. And your legs, find that you can just wibble your legs a little bit, bounce your legs a little bit, returning back into the hips, just a gentle rocking of the hips, side to side motion, bringing you back here to now. And that sense of movement and motion returning, flowing up, becoming aware now more of your body again, becoming more aware of the sensations, aware of your breathing, the rise and fall of your stomach, the rise and fall of your chest as that motion and movement comes up to the shoulders and up over the neck, allowing your head to just gently move, becoming aware of the muscles and the motion in the face, that energy returning and flowing down your arms from the shoulders to the elbows, to the wrists, to the tips of the fingers, where in a moment, once you're moving your fingers as well, that point where we started, you can open your eyes, return back now here, feeling like a new person, having gone into that deep stillness, just waiting for everything all back, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, whole body just moving a little bit. That's right, coming all the way back to be the amazing you that you are, to be the best you that you can be, to feel good, to feel like a new person. That's right. There we go.
Wow.